You tell me.
5 minutes, please. Your 5-minute call. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, please.
5 minutes till curtain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey there, gang. E here. My pal Croy over there.
Happy Saturday!
Saturday night on Broadway.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Okay. As you may know, today is a very sad day here at the Lincoln Center Theater. This is Murphy Guy's last performance as Captain Brackett. I talk of myself in the third person as a sign of respect. And the effect on the people here has been devastating. Outside this door, people are wandering about aimlessly. They don't know where to go, what to do. Tears streaming down their face, hardened, callous stagehands walking around with boxes of Kleenex. It's all very sad, and I feel terrible, personally, as the person responsible. But when I need consolation, I turn to poetry. And when I need poetry that consoles, I turn to the poetry of the never-to-be-forgotten 19th century Scottish bard William McGonagall. And so I would like to read to you his masterwork, which is in a self-named book of his collection called Poetic Gems, and this truly is a gem. It's called The Tay Bridge Disaster. You remember that. You've probably memorized it as a young lad in school. And it's in memorial for a terrible event that occurred in Scotland in 1879. So without further ado, let me share this with you. Beautiful railway bridge of the Silvery Tay. Alas, I am very sorry to say that 90 lives have been taken away on the last Sabbath day of 1879, which will be remembered for a very long time. 'Twas about 7 o'clock at night, and the wind it blew with all its might, and the rain came pouring down, the dark clouds seemed to frown, and the demon of the air seemed to say, I'll blow down the bridge of Tay. When the train left Edinburgh, the passengers' hearts were light and felt no sorrow, but Boreas blew a terrific gale, which made their hearts for to quail. And many of the passengers with fear did say, I hope God will send us safe across the bridge of Tay. But when the train came near Warmit Bay, Boreas he did loud and angry bray, and shook the central girders of the bridge of Tay on the last Sabbath day of 1879, which will be remembered for a very long time. So the train sped on with all its might, and bonny Dundee soon hove in sight. And the passengers' hearts felt light, thinking they would enjoy themselves on the new year with their friends at home they'd loved most dear, and wish them all a happy new year. So the train moved slowly along the bridge of Tay until it was about midway. Then the central girders with a crash gave way, and down went the train and passengers into the Tay. The storm fiend did loudly bray, because 90 lives had been taken away on the last Sabbath day of 1879, which will be remembered for a very long time. As soon as the catastrophe came to be known, the alarm from mouth to mouth was blown, and the cry rang out all over the town, Good heavens, the Tay Bridge is blown down, and a passenger train from Edinburgh, which filled all the people's hearts with sorrow, and made them for to turn pale, because none of the passengers were saved to tell the tale, how the disaster happened on the last Sabbath day of 1879, which will be remembered for a very long time. It must have been an awful sight to witness in the dusky moonlight, while the storm fiend did laugh and angry did bray along the railway bridge of the Silvery Tay. Oh, ill-fated bridge of the Silvery Tay, I must now conclude my lay by telling the world, fearlessly, without the least dismay, that your central girders would not have given way, at least many sensible men do say, had they been supported on each side with buttresses. At least many sensible men confesses. For the stronger we our houses do build, the less chance we have of being killed. And that is William McGonagall.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
It's a lovely poem, and And, you know, for people who are wondering, well, what has that got to do with Murphy Geyer leaving the show? Well, if I may deconstruct and interpret the poem in a poetic turn, the Lincoln Center theater production of South Pacific, the bridge Tay, Murphy Geyer, buttress. Oh, and before I go, one more thing. You know, stay with me here. You know, there's a rumor. Come on in, my friend. There's a rumor that many rumors actually about why Murphy is leaving the show, and I want to put those rumors to rest. I want to be crystal clear about what's going on here. All right, I'm leaving South Pacific because musical theater is very, very gay. I think you all understand. And now I've got to get back to the dressing room. Thank you, gentlemen.
We'll miss you, Murphy. We'll miss you a lot.
Oh, the man among men.
I miss you guys.
Murphy
Off we
Geyer.
go.
Bye,
Our
Murph.
buttress.
What's bigger on
That's what she said.
She said. Cheers. Cheers to him.
Best
Rest
guy
in
ever.
peace.